Loud and clear, Gabe. Over.
Janine, I've just got a call from the Sasquatchers about pausing the resort's development. They say that they want to perform some investigations in Askiy Ridge before we break ground. Does any of this sound familiar to you?
I'm not sure. Why do you ask?
Because they mentioned your name. Something about you being the one to find the tracks and trees in the first place.
Oh, the Sasquatchers. Yeah, they're a great bunch. Really dedicated to preserving nature and wildlife.
For heaven's sake, Janine. Sasquatch? What are your parents gonna think when they hear this?
There's a lot of people in this community that care about protecting wildlife. Or did that not come up while you were working on the resort proposal?
Janine, look. I have a lot on my plate now because of all this. I have to deal with any media types that come around. I have an emergency meeting with the resort team, and the rest of the council wants to know what the heck is going on. We'll talk later, but in the meantime, you're gonna have to deal with all the winter prep work in Askiy Ridge yourself. You're going to have to forgive me, but I just don't have the time to do it right now.
Sure, that'll be no problem. We can handle it.
I'll send you the list shortly. And don't forget, these have to be done by tonight. You don't want to be caught in the middle of this heavy snow warning.
Of course. Wait, what? All right. Gabe sent me the list. Wow. This is long. Okay. Let's take care of the biggest tasks before the snowstorm hits, and then we can work on the rest later. I can handle all the winter prep tasks in the west, and I'll send you all the tasks in the center of the preserve. The first one here is asking you to pick up some propane tanks, so let me send you the coordinates for that. I want to thank you for all your help, too. I couldn't have made it this far without you. All of this is just too much for one person to handle. For two talented people, though, it's a piece of cake. Have them? Great! Now you just need to drop them off at... Let me send you the coordinates and double check with Gabe that this is right. Gabe? Tansei? Gabe!
Yes, Janine? Can I help you?
Sort of. Are you sure that you meant for us to drop off the propane tanks at the Stardance gathering?
Yes. Depending on how the storm goes, we might need to use them as emergency shelters for travelers stuck nearby. It never hurts to be safe.
And is this something that you're normally in charge of?
Carla is out on maternity leave, so I volunteered to fill in. Our jobs aren't all about signing landmark deals and campaigning.
Yes, I understand. We'll deliver the tanks there then. Here we are, the Stardance Domes. They're beautiful little things. I would recommend that you stay in one of them if, you know, we didn't have that massive snowstorm to worry about. Thanks for doing this, by the way. It's really not common for us to get so much snow this early in the year. I hope it's not a bad omen. Yikes! I need to make a note to bear-proof these door handles. But until then, could you please clean up in there? Please? Thank you. I wouldn't ask if I didn't already know that you were okay with, well, droppings. Thank you so much. Those little devils can be really clever when they think there's food involved. Let's see, the next thing on the list. Hold on. Don't move. Gabe, Tansei, do you know what you meant when you asked us to take pictures of the Stardance Domes?
I sure hope that I did. We need to document the state of the domes before the storm. That way, if they're damaged, we know what caused it.
Oh, does it matter?
Say the storm causes some damage, then we need to subtract any repair fees from our disaster budget. If the damage is just wear and tear though, then repairs fit under the renovation budget. Then we take a look at all of our expenses at the end of the year. It lets us plan for next year and make sure that we're not spending money that we don't have.
Ah.
There's a lot of programs that we want to get up and running together. Things like joint elder care and after-school initiatives. These things can really bring the community together, but they're not free. All of our costs increase each year, but our government grant stays the same.
Yes, I understand. Hi, Gabe.
Askiy, Janine.
We understand what money is as a concept.
I'm still listening in, Janine.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I think the coast is clear. Anyway, these satellite images are showing a big patch of blue moving your way. Get back to Amisk Lodge as soon as you can. Here we are. Thanks again for all the work that you've put in today. Go and get some rest. You've earned it. I'll be around for a little bit longer if anything comes up. I want to take one last look around the preserve in case Chris is still around. Hello? Is anyone listening?